Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you. And I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. .012, what up? Milwaukee, Sade, how you doing? Roll the corn. Covin, Florida. Bay, Atlanta. Holly, how you doing? Follow me. Roll the corn. Teresa, Georgia. D-Dubs, what up? Flower Goddess, Carolina. Carolina. Tamukan Blood Indian. What up? Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from, put the corn in the chat. Millie, 755. Love you, and I'm in love with you. Angel Flow, New York City. Roll the corn. Chris Chris from Texas. What up, Chris? Memphis, Tennessee. Frederick. Holly from Virginia. What up? Cincinnati, Ohio, the real con in the building. Eugene, Baltimore. North Carolina, Plowman. What's up, brother? Austin, Texas. Kelly Gibson, how you doing? Shricey. What's up with it? Roll the corn. Love y'all, and I'm in love with you. Bow my head to my people, man. I love you, and I'm in love with you. How y'all feeling today? Today I'm going to talk about a couple of newspaper clippings and a couple of books. Well, a couple of books about melanated Indians in North and South America. And it's literally telling you what kind of people they are, right? It's literally telling you what kind of people they are. So I'm going to show y'all in some of these old books what they be saying about the real Indians of North and South America, right? Sometimes you just got to see it plain as day to understand what they telling us, right? Millie, what up? Dakota Frost, roll the corn. What I'm going to show y'all is literally what the people said when they came here, right? And what they saw. But first, I did this last night, but first I'm going to do this again because I want to explain this to people. People are asking me about Christianity, right? Did the saints unalive people? Are the saints good people? And I'm going to teach y'all that real quick about the first Christians on this land. Just give y'all a quick example of what kind of people they were, so you can understand that they are not saints like they say they are, right? They are warlords. Roll the corn. Now, saints were deeply involved in Christian conquest, not always as direct killers, but as powerful symbols and inspirations for violent expansion. Santiago Matamoros is a saint, right? Let's keep going. Santiago's is called the Moor Slayer, right? The Moor Slayer. Look at the picture of him, Christians fighting against Muslim Moors in Europe. They called him the Moor Slayer because the Christian army slaughtered melanated Muslims or Moors in Europe, in Spain, right? Now, the Moor Slayer became a war god for Christians, right? So they used the story of the Moor Slayer after they pushed the Moors out of Spain when they came to America. Now, James the Great is a legendary Moor Slayer. Then he turns into an Indian killer, right? He turns into an Indian killer. So at first he was a Moor Slayer because he fought the people in Spain. Then his teaching of that conquest became like a war cry for Christians. Now they're calling him the Indian killer, right? Let's keep going. Right here. Moor Slayer first. Now watch what he becomes. Right? Image and legend was bought by Spanish conquistadors as a patron saint of conquest, symbolizing victory over non-Christians, leading to many cities named after him, violent warrior depiction. When they bought his name of legendary name, he became the Indian killer. Right? This is who De Soto looked up to. This is who Cortez of the Spanish army in Mexico looked up to. This dude here, Santiago Matamoros. Let's keep going. He's a legendary figure, significant icon in Spanish history and the colonizers of the Americas, right? So under the name of their hero of war, the Indian killer, the Moor Slayer, Hernando de Soto comes trying to be like him and trying to unalive everything he see in America, right? So the question of you asking me, are saints peaceful people? Are Christians peaceful? Hell no. No. Let's keep going. Now, De Soto, he bought a figure of Santiago Matamoros with him to Americas because this is his hero. The Indian killer, the Moor Slayer, right? Using the warrior saint as a model of militant Christian and a symbol of Spanish dominance over indigenous populations. Let's keep going. Now, in 1492, the final Muslim stronghold was defeated. The Muslim Moors was defeated in Spain. Spanish conquest. Then they come to America years later, go to Mexico City, and colonize Mexico City under the name of Santiago, the Indian killer. Dominance over indigenous populations. The saints' aggressive, violent defense of Spanish Christians was celebrated on both sides of the Atlantic, but is deeply troubling today. These are warlords, people. These are not the Christians you think that go to church every Sunday and pray for peace. No, this is not them. But they are doing this in the name of Christianity and in the name of the Bible, right? So to answer your question, the saints wasn't peaceful. So when you see saints on all these buildings, that means there's some type of military conquest of a Christian army came through one time and colonized the area, right? Indian killer, indigenous populations, aggressive, violent, right? Now, some indigenous groups in the Americas even adopted the saint's image as an icon of resistance, in which you may seem the odds which the saint symbolized for Spaniards after the conquest. So they put him up in the church, right? Look at this. They got him in churches in Mexico, Santiago, with the sword on the pale white horse of death. The pale white horse stands for death and conquest. I know a lot of people read the book, The Pale White Horse. It stands for when the white horse rides, death is coming. When the white horse rides, violence is coming. That's where you get the books called The Pale White Horse with the information, right? So, symbolism in churches of Christian saints killing indigenous people all the way from Spain all the way to America. And this is what they go off of. Trampling a figure representing a Moor over there in Spain, then you trample the indigenous people of America, symbolizing divine aid and conquest through a legend orientated by its wartime propaganda in Spain. So when you see that pale white horse in Santiago, that means Christian armies came through and slaughtered the people, and they took over that area. They put that up as symbolism for their conquest, right? And somebody asked me that question, I want to answer it for them. No, the saints were not peaceful people. A lot of these people are just warlords who are killing under the code of religion, which our people shouldn't even be involved in this, because look at what the people done who brought Christianity to the land, right? Crazy, right? Roll the coin. Now I'm going to get into some old books about the mound builders and indigenous Indians and how they looked. Because I could teach all day, but if I don't show y'all what these people said, how these people really looked, we can just be speculating, right? Now I'm going to show y'all how these people really looked, right? Now these are artifacts from North Georgia of indigenous people. Mound builders. This stuff's so old, that's why it looked like that, right? This stuff is old. I'm talking thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years old, right? These melanated people. Let's keep going. Now I want to show y'all something. This is the symbol found at a stonework site in Mississippi. Stonework, rural Mississippi, ancient stonework with symbols on the stonework. Look at that symbol right there. Let's go look at the Phoenician symbol. Let's go look at it. This is in Mississippi now. This is in Mississippi, right? Roll the coin. The city of Tyre, Phoenicians. Look at the 3 lines of Semeth, Hebrew. See it? Semek. 1, 2, 3 lines. Phoenician language of Paleo-Hebrew. This is in Mississippi. 1, 2, 3 lines. Semek in Hebrew. Same people. Same people. So help me, same people. Let me show y'all something. Now, Semek in Hebrew, right, means protection, support, upholding, right, meaning to lean or support. Laying on the hand, Semeka. Circular shape of the one in the 3 lines, concepts of wholeness, memory, and divine presence of people. So when you see this symbol, it's talking about a divine presence of people the first Ivory. This is in Mississippi. This is in Tyre, the city of the Phoenicians, the Hebrews who traveled over there, using the same symbols. Look, Phoenician, 1, 2, 3. City of Tyre, 1, 2, 3. Greek got it later, right? Then in Babylon, a little later, they got the same symbols. But these are the two oldest. These two. Why is this in Mississippi in stone? A divine presence of people. Samek Nephilim. You support those who fall. That's what it means in Hebrew. You support your people when they fall. Real meanings of real things in stone in America that are Paleo-Hebrew. When they say we ain't got nothing to do with that, that's a lie, because it's right there in Mississippi. And it's all over Tyre and Phoenician letters, right? It's on the Moabite stone. They said the Moabites are in the Bible. Tyre, same symbolism. Let's keep going. Atlantean Brazil cross, right? Old India cross, and the Phoenician Tau cross. The Mayans used the Tau cross. They are Hebrews also. The Mississippians used the Tau. Egyptians used the Tau with the loop of the ecliptic loop. It all starts with the Tau. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Brazil got the snake. Mexico, Egypt, and China. Symbol of old Egypt, Uranus, idea of cunning or wisdom. Also the symbol of Quetzalcoatl, the wise man in black from High Brazil, who civilized the barbarians and savages of Central America, perhaps about 12,000 BC. Now, why are they talking about Quetzalcoatl symbolized barbarians long time ago? Because those were the people coming from the Bering Strait. We tried to teach these people. We tried to teach these people. We did not want to go to war. We did not know warring people. Quetzalcoatl civilized the barbarians of the hunter-gatherers coming from the Bering Strait down into North and South America. That was our covenant to nature, to teach these people how to be more civilized and how to feed their people. But over time, they were not mentally equipped. They wanted war. They were jealous. They were greedy people, and you couldn't teach them. So over time, you end up going to war with them on your own land, and they claim your original ancestry, right? Roll the coin. Now, this is in a book of the Taino king. Taino king, the Katsian, the chief, Katsian in Hebrew. Melanated brother. This painting is in the 1800s, I think, right? In the area of Haiti. Roll the coin. This is how these people look, right? Melanated people. Let me see some. O-N-A. I want y'all to check that out. Now, the brother of Taino Queen anacoona. Now, coona. Coona. Now, that word is very similar to quana, also Canaan with a K in Hebrew. So the etymology has got something to do with Canaan or Kana, Quanah or Kenaaan, right? All sharing roots from possession, creation, or place, often linked to reeds. Often linked to reeds, people. So when they talk about the land of reeds of the ancestors, that's the land of Canaan, right? Canaan got something to do with reeds. Now let me say y'all what the Egyptians say. Out their own mouth, right? About the land of reeds. We all know the ancient reed boats that was waterproof came from America. Ancient Egyptians believed the land of reeds center on the concept of the afterlife, a heavenly paradise known as the field of reeds, Sekhet Aru. Sekhet Aru, heavenly paradise, the land of reeds. Canaan is linked with reeds, people. It all starting to make sense. The Egyptians talking about their ancestors coming from Canaan, the land of reeds, because Canaan is linked to reeds, the creation, a place, the creation story and a place, right? That's fire. That's fire. Now the word Kana of Galilee, also comes from the Hebrew word for reeds, similar to the root word of Quana. So Kana of Galilee, that is the land of Galilee that the Hebrews lived on over there, and it has something to do with the land of reeds, right? So Canaan and reeds go together. Coona, Coona, Caona, got something to do with Canaan and reeds, right? Now let's put Anna, break all this stuff down. I'm just going off the names of the chiefs now. Anna, Hebrew origins, coming from the name Hannah, which means grace and favor, right? Grace and favor. Anna comes from Hannah. So A-N-A is a Hebrew word that comes from Hannah. Anacoona. Grace and favor of the land of reeds. Some of that nature. Let's keep going. That's the name of the queen, Anacoa of Haiti, the chief, the Katsun, the Katsin. Let's keep going. That's fire. Now, in connection with the question of Negroes in America, I should mention also the investigation conducted by the Mexican scientist G.A. de Garay on the presence of Negro blood in one of the oldest and most secluded tribes in Mexico. See that? One of the oldest and secluded tribes in Mexico, Negro blood, right there. Let me get out the way. Roll the corn. I gotta straight up show you what the old scientists said now. Got to straight, I ain't cutting no corners. Straight to the facts, right? Roll the corn. Now, these Indians are called, the name was in here somewhere. Let me see. Lacandones. The Lacandones. Lacandons. Y'all know I got to research it. Lacandone Maya, early 1900s. Roll the corn. Lacandone Mayans. Melanated people. Still there in the 1900s in Mexico. Right? Let's go back and look at the receipt. Lacandones. Negro blood. Descendants from the Mayans, the original Mayans. Here you go right here. Lacandone Maya. Still in Mexico in the early 1900s. And here's a picture of them. Fire. Can't teach it no better. Can't show it no better. Right? Maya are descendants from Olmecs. Olmecs are older than the Mayas. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We obviously know what a Negro is and what he looks like. My point of view is these ancient American sculptures could be considered truthful representations of Negroes. Was amply confined by everyone, including the president of Senegal, Leopold Senghor. Now let's go see if he's real. Because I don't want nobody to say these fucking receipts ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Yes, they do. Leopold, Senghor. Senegal, right? Senegal, Negroes on sculptures. Let's go see the man who said this real. Yes, Lord. He real. These people know. These leaders in these countries got the artifacts, but America is putting a rope around their neck and they won't show the truth. Here go the dude Leopold right here. A Senegal politician, cultural theorist and poet who served as the first president of Senegal in 1960. And let's go look at what he said again. He said, truthful representation of Negroes was amply confined by everyone, including the president of Senegal, Leopold Senghor. Here you go right here. There you go. Now, roll the corn. Let's go back. These real people, these real receipts. Clearly, Negro representation in America can be identified as early as 1200 to 650 BC, at least in terracotta and other materials known at present. The time would extend in the Old World from the reign of Ramses III and the later Libyan rulers of Tunis. Tunis is Lower Egypt. Tunis is the same word that Tennessee is named after. Tunis, Tanit, the mother goddess of the Phoenician. Lower Egypt. To the epoch of Ethiopian and Nubian domination of Egypt, including the 25th dynasty and the Negro king Taharqa. The Negro king Taharqa. Now, let me show y'all something. Casey Macon talk about this all the time, but I don't rarely bring it up. Right? But I'm going to show y'all today. Taharqa is the king of Cush in the Bible. He is real, people. He is not no mythology. He real live got statues around this motherfucker. Real live got a tomb. Got a sphinx and everything. There go his sphinx right there. Taharka Sphinx. Nubian king. One of the first kings, right? Taharka was called the king of the Jews. The real ones. Jewels of God. Taharka was called the savior of the Jews. This is further letting me know that he was a part of that culture because he went and fought for his people against another person in the Bible named Sennacherib, right? Who was enslaving his people. Now this is what I want to show y'all if it pop up. I got a receipt, but I don't know where it's at. I got to go back and find it. Now, he was called the king of the Jews because he fought against Sennacherib from Assyria from enslaving his people. Now, why is that important? Taharka is one of the first kings of Cush. If they called him the king of the Jews, he had to be a Jew, a Hebrew. The original jewels of God, jewel of nature. So the first people on the Nile were some type of Ivri or Hebrew people. Because Taharka fought for the not enslave his people way before that Moses story became another story. Well, I'm not going to say it like that. I'm going to say it like Taharka fought for his people against enslavers on the land of Africa and the Middle East. And if he fighting for jewels of God, he fighting for his people, that means they got some type of Hebrew language, right? Like I told you, he's one of the first people, one of the first kings on the Nile. Look it up. Fire. And he real. He got a whole tomb, he got statues everywhere. He real. He ain't no made up stuff like the rest of this stuff. Right? So Taharka, it would, of course, also include a period of Assyrian thrust against the Phoenician states in Asia Minor. Since nobody can believe that Negroes even tramped all the way through Siberia and crossed the Bering Strait in Alaska to arrive very much in the warmer parts of the American continent. Now, this is what they want to teach. But that ain't true. We was already here. That part ain't true. Skill of the Phoenician and the excellent quality of manifest organization their ships given us by contemporary eyewitnesses. The prophet Ezekiel around 590 described the marvel of the Phoenician ships. All the way in 590 BC, our people were still using ships. Still going back and forth. Thousands of years before European and African people left in the ship, we was already on the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean in ships. Because the Phoenician is from here. Let's keep going. Now, two facts can be drawn from the illustration in this book first. The overall presence of some Negroid individuals in several regions of Mesoamerica. Right? The sequence of the colossal Olmec heads. Right? Final sculptural efforts of San Lorenzo come first. So we're talking about Negroids. Well, efforts of San Lorenzo come first. So we're talking about Negroids. Well, disappears, so to speak, one of the out of the blue on the American continent. Negroid individuals. Let's keep going. The arrival of black immigrants during the pre-classic and classic epochs will always be difficult to trace. They don't know how they got there, right? But they know they're there. Negroes might have traveled on Phoenician and Jewish boats, Semitic voyages. You see that? Semitic voyages, 500 BC. Negroes might have traveled on Phoenician or Jewish boats. Pre-Columbian descendants of the powerful first wave of Nubian rulers portray individuals of purely Negroid stock. You see it? Do you see it? Negroid stock, melanated Phoenicians on boats with Semitic voyages. Ain't no Semitic if it ain't for us, people. See, that's the thing. Ain't no Semitic languages. Ain't no Semitic people. I always try to say Semitic people come from over there. No. Semitic means you take voyages. Ain't no Africans have no boats in no 5,000 BC. I don't see it nowhere. The boats coming from here. Simple. Roll the coin. Africans and Europeans are not seafarers until way after Christ. Roll the coin. I don't see an African or a European on a ship until damn near 800 BC, 800 AD. That's when I see y'all on the ship. We was already on the ship thousands of years before that. Y'all was scared. Y'all was scared. Y'all didn't have the technology. That's how I know y'all not these people we speak of who are great. Y'all ain't got technology until 1,000 years after Christ AD. Y'all start hitting the water then, right? Let me give y'all a date, right? First Viking, let's go look at the Vikings. Y'all always want to try to put the Vikings and the Welsh and all these people in America. First Vikings on ships. Now, they might use the ancient melanated people date, but we're going to see. 700 AD. Scandinavian Denmark Vikings strike out on the ship. 700 AD. We got people leaving America on boats in 500 BC. That is, damn. How much? That's 1,300 years? That's 1,200 years before the first hunter-gatherer hopped his ass on a ship. Now you see the difference. Now you see how great your people is. We got the first pyramid, because ain't no pyramid go up in Egypt till we left on a ship and built that motherfucker. So therefore, that pyramid in Egypt can't touch these pyramids in America. Nowhere near older. Knowledge was already attained by the time the pyramid goes up on the Nile. And y'all want to start our history right there. Nah. No. We got ships leaving America in BC times with ancient copper and ancient corn seeds and tamarack trees and goddamn oxes and all type of shit on the ship, pulling up, rolling agriculture right there where you at, finding stone, building beautiful stone buildings right there in your sorry ass area of the world. Stop playing. And they melanated, Negro stock. Phoenicians, Negroes might have traveled on Phoenician and Jewish boats. When they say Jewish, they mean the Ivri, the ancient Ivri people. Not them new Jews, the ancient ones. Let's keep going. We got more. Right here. Classic Mayan period is the two Negroes of Copan, mentioned in previous chapter. The two Negroes of Copan. Let me show you Copan. Let me show you Copan so you can know who built all this shit. Stop acting like these natives done it. Copan, Mexico. So Copan pyramids. Hold on. Oh, shit. Two Negroes of Copan. Let me show you what Copan looking like. Don't you even get this shit mixed up at all. Copan, pyramids, stunning structures, World Heritage Site. Copan, Honduras. These pyramids like the Great Hieroglyphic Stairway, Temple 26, Sacred Mountain, ceremonial centers, dynastic records revealing rich history of Copan, powerful Mayan civilization, Negroes. Let's go look at the motherfucking pyramid. Oh, shit. Let's go look at the pyramid. Ain't no hunter-gatherers built this. Give me the big pyramid. There we go. Look at it. Roll the coin. Now, to get even more deeper, because y'all know what I like to do, Copan. Let me show y'all something about Copan. If it pull up. They don't want to show me everything. I got to pull up my old receipts. Watch this. Now, these people are writing Hebrew languages. A fact. Now let me show you what else they do. So you won't take the knowledge and split it like these people don't know what they're talking about be doing. Stop splitting the knowledge. It all go together. Watch this. Watch how beautiful this is now. Who is the astrologers? Copan is astronomically aligned with the Pleiades for the sowing of a seed in the spring. You got 7 temple pyramids aligned with the Pleiades. Do you see it? This is proven. Who are the fucking astrologers? Watch this. I hope they got that picture I can find of Copan linked with the Pleiades. They might not have it. But it's on here somewhere. But y'all, I got the picture. I'll go find it later. Y'all get what I'm trying to tell you. The Hebrew or the Ivri, the first agriculture people, are the astrologers. They come from North and South America, not from Egypt. I just showed you the Ivri, the pyramid, is aligned with the Pleiades. For the spring, everything goes together. Don't separate it. Don't try to say Egypt got more knowledge than America. Don't try to do none of that. That's the same way the bottom of Egypt is aligned, just like Copan. Same fucking spring alignment at the bottom of Egypt. The middle is Orion, and the bottom city is aligned just like Copan. I studied this shit. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Roll the coin. Let me give y'all an example. This is, why the hell y'all ain't showing me the whole pic? Hold on. Let me show y'all something. This your ancestors' knowledge. This shit coming from America, getting built over there in Africa, in over there. Now, let me show you something. These are the 3 pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Right? Down the line, down in the desert, you got 7 pyramids aligned with the Pleiades in a straight line on the Nile River. This is where this come from, people. The Milky Way. going all the way through Aldebaran. We got mounds in Louisiana aligned with Aldebaran. Now do you understand it? This is the harvest alignment. 3 pyramids of Giza. You go on down to the bottom of Giza. You got 7 pyramids. I think it's called Abyssos or something like that. 7 pyramids matching the Pleiades. Aldebaran. Now watch this. Now, you think you ain't got no connection to Egypt, right? This how Egypt aligned now with the pyramids. Watch this. Watch this. Mounds in Louisiana aligned with Aldebaran. Watch this. Yes, we know the truth now. LSU campus mounds are aligned with Aldebaran. And Arcturus. I'm tripping. No, it's Arcturus. I'm sorry. It's Arcturus. It's Arcturus. My bad. It's Arcturus. Let's go back. Show you the whole map. If I can find it. All these stars go together on the Milky Way. Right? All of them. So when you see mounds aligned with the same stars that are aligned with pyramids in Egypt, you must know these are the same people. I'm seeing I find the whole map. Now the one in is Arcturus. Okay, let's do it like this. Arc. Hold on. Watch this. Ancient Egypt knew and revered the star Arcturus, associated with fertility, goddess Isis in the rebirth, right? Sometimes depicting it as a bright red star near the hippo goddess Taweret. See that? This is the same star that the mound in Louisiana State University is aligned with on the Mississippi River. But it's way older. Now, where they get that from? You get it now? That's why the mound's important. They ain't just sitting out there. They align with the same stars Egypt reveres. Who taught them that? The knowledge come from the Mississippi River, people. You can't debunk that. Roll the coin. Ain't no way you're going to be able to go around that. Ain't no way. And that star on LSU that mound on LSU campus is way older than Egypt. So Negroes on boats with Phoenician boats, Nubian rulers, right? Negro stock. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Negroid representations is furnished by the classic Veracruz artist. For a purely black type, we might refer to the face-size terracotta head in Stavenhagen collection. We got real artifacts with melanated Indians. Casey Macon sent me some. I ain't even got them loaded up, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's get deep now. Y'all want to know about the Indians up north? Here we go. Here we go. Now, the Cherokee are of a lighter color, right? Than adjacent Indians. They lighter. They lighter. That's cool. The complexion of the Quapaws, like that of the Choctaws and Creeks, is dark. Dark, people. Them Creeks and them Choctaws is dark. Do you see it? Roll the coin. It's dark. Not no damn pink ass Native American. Dark people. The Muskogee Creek and the Choctaw. Now, it says something about the Quapaws. Now, if I Google Quapaw, watch a hunter-gatherer pop up. Watch this. Quapaws of Arkansas, huh? Here we go. Check them out. Oh, my goodness. Roll the coin. This shit got to be stopped. Now, look. They just say the Quapaw were dark. Who is this? Roll the coin. Hold on. Let me get off the charger. We can move around a little bit now. They said the Quapaw were dark. Now, who the hell is this? Let's go back. Quapaws are mound builders. Watch this. Used to be mound builders or descendants of some. Watch this. Yes. They come from a mound building culture. Just like the Creek. Just like the Choctaw. Yes. Choctaws, mound building descendants. Creek Indians. Let's go see. Yes. Now let's go look at the Navajo. Are the Navajo mound builders? No. Roll the coin. Do you see the difference? Do you see the fucking difference? Shit is simple. The mound builders are the ancient culture of a time, Mary. We got these new ass Navajos. You Navajo ass Indians. Y'all ain't built a mound, ain't rolled no corn. Y'all are not the Ivory. Roll the coin. Do you see the difference now? They just showed you that the Quapaw, the Choctaw, and the Creek are dark people, are mound builders. When I go to one of y'all tribes, nothing pops up about mound building. Okay, Josiah. Joe the liar. You say you a Seneca Indian, right? Y'all are not the fucking mound builders. Go jump off a bridge. It's a difference. It's a difference between a Maybach Benz and a goddamn Honda Civic. It's a big difference. One is made eloquently, one is just up the line. Look, y'all are the Honda of Indians. We are the goddamn Rolls Royce. You got your culture from us. The mound builders are our ancient ancestors, and they created Paleo Hebrew. Simple. That's why our real language is Hebrew and y'all language is Navajo. Navano. Do you see the difference? Damn, I got to explain all this shit every day to you Native American hunter-gatherers. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Now, like I just showed y'all, Quapaws, Creeks, and Choctaws is dark. Descendants from mound builders. Us. Who else it gonna be? Sure ain't y'all. America possesses some dark brown men approaching the black. Really? For real? They thought there were no Aboriginal blacks or Negroes found on this continent. But from considering the peculiar circumstances under which a black race was found in North America. Elite receipt gang. Elite receipts. I'm just gonna cut through the bullshit. I teach a lot of deep shit, but we're gonna go straight to how these niggas look. Running around North America, straight Hebrew. Quit playing. Quit playing. All of the people who came here wrote about us. You think we just can't find our history? I'm gonna find it. If it's written in stone, I'm finding it. Roll the coin. Look what it says. We thought wasn't none over here, but boy, they were there. Melanated race was found in North America. The Californians shew no manner of surprise at the sight of some Negroes that accompanied Vizcaínos on a voyage to the east. Negroes. Let's go look up Vizcaíno. See, let's go see if these motherfuckers real. So y'all can stop all this. I debunked it. You ain't even debunked your mama and your daddy having your ass. Native Americans. Roll the coin. You ain't debunked that. Now, Sebastian Vizcaíno. Is that him? Yeah, that's old Sebastian. He had them California Negro with him, huh? Let's go see if he real. This that real nigga shit. Whoa. Where you were going? Vizcaíno? Look like California to me. Monterey? San Diego? Yeah, you were with them niggas. Yeah, them niggas took you to the East Coast. You hunter-gatherer. Why you didn't tell us that Negroes took your pale ass to the East Coast? See, y'all ain't gonna tell the truth. Y'all gonna keep on, oh, Sebastian just went across to the East. Them real niggas took you. They should have bust your damn head. Y'all should have bust his saltine cracker ass head. Sick of y'all. You gonna tell the truth one day. So help us and the ancestors. Y'all gonna tell the truth or I'm expose all this shit. I'm going hard 365 days out the year. Roll the coin. You gonna expose it. Subscribe to my YouTube, because you got to go watch all this shit over. Anybody play with you, you go back and pull these receipts. Let's go back and look one more time. Surprised at the sight of some Negroes that accompanied Sebastian to a voyage to this coast. Roll the coin. We know the truth now. Black race was found in North America. Let's keep going. The color of the California Indians of California missions nearly approaches that of the Negroes whose hair is not woolly. Melanated Indians with straight black hair. Still Negroes. Let's go to California. Let's just pull up California rappers. Let's just pull up California rappers. Anybody. Let's just pull up a California rapper. They just pull up anybody, bro. Roll the call. It don't even matter. Let's just pull up a random California nigga. Roll the call. Let's just go look at him. Let's just go look. Let's just pull up a random Cali dude with straight black hair. B Brazy. Let's pull up B Brazy. Just a random cat who rap from Cali. Melanated, straight black hair. You know how them Cali boys look. Right here. Straight black hair. It ain't woolly, it's straight. Roll the call. This is an Indian. Shout out to B Brazy. This is an Indian. California, brown skin, straight hair. These ain't no Africans, bro. He's not foundationally black. The fuck is that? That's what I'm gonna start saying. I'm not foundationally black, so what the fuck is that? What does foundationally black mean, bro? Can anybody explain it to me? I don't even get the meaning of this shit. Like, if I'm gonna look into that, I at least need to know what it means. Does that mean I stand on niggas? What the fuck? I'm standing on black people? What the fuck do it? I'm foundationally standing on niggas. What did the hell do that mean, bro? It's foolishness. The foundation of niggas. There ain't no ethnicity, bro. There ain't no heritage. There ain't no culture in that, bro. What the hell is FBA? It sounds too much like FBI for me to even be fucking with it. FBA? I wish I would call myself foundationally black. I'ma slap my damn, get your stupid, slap yourself, man. Don't do that. Don't you dare do that. Your ancestors were not building no pyramids talking about they foundationally black. Roll the call. Let's keep going. California Negroes. Okay. Taking hunter-gatherers across the world. Very dark complexion, approaching the black. They have a large projecting lips and broad, flat Negro-like noses. Indeed, many of their features, as well as the psychonomy and almost their color, bear strong resemblance to the Negroes. Their hair, however, is long and straight. They're a different type of person, bro. They're not no damn Africans with that nappy ass head. California boy walk around with them naps upside their head, bro. Come on. These are not nappy head Africans, bro. They is out there, hair blowing in the wind. A whole different bloodline of people. They Negro, but they head ain't nappy. Oh my goodness. Roll the corn. This is crazy. Protruding lips, flat nose, long-haired Negroes. Running around California. All on the beach. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Flat noses, you see it. From the plates in Chorus voyages, of which I had but a slight examination, they appear to resemble very nearly the blacks of Hindustan, of whom a few Mahartas only have fallen under my personal observation. Now, what is the chorus voyages? Let's go look at that. Chorus sound like some Christian chorus voyages. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Okay. This is what they talking about. This is what they talking about. This stuff real now. The chorus voyages. 1815, 1818. Russian captain and documenting the indigenous people of the Hawaiians, Californians, and Alaskans. The chorus voyages. This stuff is real now. You see it. You see it. You see it. Right? This ain't no mythology. This ain't none of that inky shit. This ain't none of that Yakub with the fat head information. This is going straight to the people, straight on the land, straight melanated. I already hear when y'all hunter-gatherers got here. We ain't got time to play around with all that old scientific Star Trek, Captain Kirk ass shit, bro. We ain't got time for that. We let the hunter-gatherers deal with that. Let's keep going. Let's look at this. Now, the quotation proves that Egyptians knew America as the Atlantic Isles. The Egyptians knew America as the Atlantic Isles. Plato says that the Atlantic Sea was navigable 9,000 years before his time of ancient melanated people. So that there must have been navigation across the Atlantic Ocean in the Mystic Ages. The features of a passage of exceeding clear. The island was larger than Libya and Asia put together. That may be roughly 8,000 miles. The island is 8,000 miles, top to bottom. Interesting. How many miles it is from South America to top of Canada? 8,000 miles. This Atlantis, nigga, you're standing on Atlantis. They acting like it's a shrunken island. You sitting on Atlantis right now. Ain't nothing sunk. Where's sunk at? I'm sitting right here on top of, I'm on high land right now. I'm in Belma right now. B-A-M-A-H, a high place in Hebrew. And my shit ain't shrunk. I don't see no water. Roll the corn. This is the only continent, top to bottom, 8,000 miles long. Let's go back. We're talking about Atlantis now. Plato said the island, because we all wrapped around with water, people. 8,000 miles across. Because the people who teaching him this is coming from South America up to North America, because from Africa to South America is the shortest route, people. 8,000 miles going up north, all the way up to Canada. It's exactly how many miles this motherfucker is. Exactly. 8,000 some miles, right? Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Now, they talk about volcano regions in Central America. Ain't no volcanoes in Africa, bro. They can stop all that. The Great Flood story got volcanoes and stuff like that. Mountains, volcanoes. Ain't none of that over there. So that ain't their story, right? You get that? Right? Central America and the Andes. Disasters occurred in modern times, right? And then you go to Africa and Europe. Then the invasion of our people go to Africa and Europe after the flood. That's what they're trying to tell you. Let's keep going. I got a couple more receipts. Couple more, right? The quotation proved that the Egyptians knew Americas as the Atlantic Isles, people. Learned men generally have adopted the theory that the Atlantic Isle must be some islands between the two hemispheres that has actually sunk. That's what they think. But the theory would not admit the slightest examination. In the first place, it is absolutely contrary to the nature of things and therefore impossible for that type of island to sink that big. What is an island? An island has no independent existence. So they get to talking about is islands can sink and all this type of shit. This is the biggest so-called island on the planet. It's not going nowhere. Right? It don't even make sense. It's impossible. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Yet upon extraordinary blunder, the histories of the human race are written, while the histories of America are veiled, which means they are covered up. History of America are veiled, which means covered, or supposed to have been lost. Those of Africa, Europe, and Asia have been overloaded with what does not belong to them. Let me repeat that. America's history has been veiled or supposed to have been lost. The lost tribes. That's where you get that from. Those of Africa, Europe, and Asia have been overloaded with what does not belong to them. What don't belong to them? That culture that we brung, that structure building that we brung, that agriculture that we brung, that astrology knowledge that we brought over there, that don't belong to them. It just happened to be over there because we went long time ago. But that's not their knowledge. It's not their culture. Roll the corn. And I want y'all to understand that. That culture comes from here to there, and we taught them that. Now, let me see something. See if the computer gonna allow today. Let's see. Hold on. Damn. Fucked it up. This shit is crazy. Hold on. Put the coin in the chat. Show y'all something. It will not. Now, this is what they try to do, y'all. Now they're trying to say Africa in 8000 BC was much greener. Man, these people gotta stop, bro. They must be stopped. They giving me all type of crazy answers now. Anybody got any questions, hop in the chat. Any questions, hop in the chat. But I want y'all to know, it don't belong to Africa, Europe, and Asia. All that information and knowledge and ancient culture, it was bought there. It don't even belong to these people. They weren't the ones who created it. Now they're talking about Africans got limited, like river boats, right? Not seafaring boats, river boats. Where are the seafaring boats coming from? Here. They built different. And let me show you the trick that made them different. Bitumen reed boats are ancient waterproof vessels made of bundles of reeds bound together and coated with natural tar, which is bitumen, crucial for trade and transport in ancient Mesopotamia. That's an American boat. That's an American boat. Because bitumen is found in the mounds in North America with the mound builders. That's a fact. Now, whoever used that bitumen knew of nature to use that bitumen tar to slick down the reed to make that boat capable of going across the ocean. It's made of bundles of reed and bitumen, right? Bundles of reed like papyrus in Egypt, bound with rope, coated with in bitumen, a natural asphalt tar for waterproofing, right? Them the first seafarers. Now they're trying to link it to Mesoamerican cultures, right? They're linking it to the old mix and the Maya. Evidence links it strongly to Mesoamerican culture, like the Olmecs and Maya, mound builders in the Americas for construction, stability, and trade items. Natural tar, bitumen. We are the people who created that style of building ships, right? Bitumen used in Americas, Mesoamerican mound builders. Stability, construction, trade, and ritual. Let me show you what I'm looking at. So y'all don't think I'm making this stuff up. This is the first seafarers that used that bitumen, right? Bitumen used in the Americas. The Woodlands, the Mississippians, right? The Mayans, Olmecs, waterproofing. Artifacts, bitumen was found mixed with construction materials in sites like Mexico, showing it was used as a stabilizer. Bitumen used in North America. Mississippian and woodland cultures use various natural materials. The scale of type of bitumen used documented in Mesoamerica. Now, the first ship that landed in Mesoamerica was a bitumen reed boat. That landed in Samaria, Mesopotamia. They called it Ubaid culture, right? Ubaid ships. Let me show you. Had reed and bitumen. Now, these are the first people that was in the Fertile Crescent before the Sumerian, the Ubaid culture. Their ships, 5500 BC, were indeed built from bundles of reed and waterproofed with bitumen. And they started rolling crops on the Fertile Crescent first. Where the fuck they come from? Come on now, let's use common sense. Where did they come from? That is not a Mesopotamian art of building. That is an American ancient culture's art of building. You get it now? You get it. Watch this. Who else was traveling? I showed you the first people in Mesoamerica, right? Right? Now watch this. Roll the coin. Who else got them? Ancient people on the Nile Valley in Mesopotamia used reed boats waterproof with bitumen for transport and trade. Mesopotamia like the Ubaid culture, right? Showing a shared technology for a sturdy river vessel, the Kushites being part of this broader ancient African and Near Eastern tradition likely utilized similar reed boats for the Nile River activities, leveraging bitumen from the region. These are the same culture, people. Kushites, Ubaid, which became the Sumerian later. Same culture. Connections of later traditions include the story of baby Moses in the ark basket sealed with bitumen. Okay. This shit can go all together. Cushite Nile boats, then you get the biblical connection. So you start with Mesopotamia, 6500 BC. Then you get the Cushites, right? Then you get biblical stories of the reed sealed with bitumen in the book of Exodus. Bitumen sealed reed boats for their essential river transport, similar to Mesopotamian and Egyptian counterparts, proven an effective method for waterproofing these natural crafts. The only way they went across the water, they was coated in tar, which made it slick and waterproof. The same way you put that damn tar on your house and seal off them cracks, and that water runs straight down when it rains. They figured it out a long time ago. That's the only way that ship can go across that water made out of wood, people. Because the ocean salt would eat that wood up. But when you bitumen the bottom of the ship, ocean can't fuck with it. Now, this is technology, ancient technology now. Everybody ain't doing this. And I just showed you the mound builder were doing it. Now, you take that knowledge and you do this. Then you get deeper, right? Then you start to understand. You keep going and going. Now you go to the Phoenician. The same people, Ivri, Hebrews, famously used bitumen. You see it? Now you understand your real history. This is how advanced Timeri history was. We pulling up on these big ass waterproof ships. Ain't nobody else sailing nowhere. Not in them times, because without the bitumen, we wouldn't have been able to do it. Right? They know nothing about that on that side. They're using Flex Seal, Steve Marshall. Ancient Flex Seal. Flex Seal that motherfucker, smooth it out. Put the big ass head on the wood. We hop right on the Atlantic. You get it now? I just showed you Mississippians, woodland mound builders, Mayans, Olmecs using bitumen in artifacts and in mounds. These are the people who created the culture. Can't teach you no better. I can't teach you no better. Now, I'm taking more orders for the hoodies and the sweatshirts. I might add these to the collection. Right? I'm taking more orders. So y'all hit me in the DM. Y'all want to get sweatshirts so I can get your information and get all the stuff in so we can get them out. Appreciate everybody who already bought one. Appreciate the support. Cause that's gonna help me out doing a lot of traveling when I gotta go to some spots and break down these areas of our ancient culture in America right on the spot with my cameraman. So I'm working on that. And so appreciate y'all buying the hoodies. It's gonna help me get all of that, because all is going into like a video history of our culture on YouTube. So it can always be there, and somebody can always go and understand what this stuff is. And that's why I want to document all these lives and all these different places I need to go visit and point out what's wrong with them right there on top of it, because I know exactly what to go look for. So shout out to everybody who buying the hoodies, man, and I'm gonna have them to y'all real soon. If you want to get one though, y'all DM me. DM me. Yeah, I'm coming to Baton Rouge for sure. I'm coming to Louisiana. I'm coming to Baton Rouge for sure. I got some aunts that live near Baton Rouge. The sweatshirts are $45 and $50. The cartoon ones are $50, and the mod feather is $45. Let me give you an example. These are $50. And these, let me see. These are $45 right here, the truth logos. I'm gonna start doing different colors in these too, so y'all stick with me. So them the two hoodies I got right now. I'm gonna come with these next with the regular logo just on the front left side. And I'm gonna do a whole lot of t-shirts because I like hoodies and t-shirts. So I'm gonna do the Roll the Corn, the Elite Receipt Gang. I'm gonna do all of it. So I'm just gonna probably keep dropping them every 2 weeks, man, and just because I like them myself. So I like to be comfortable, but but I appreciate everybody buying that, y'all. Hope y'all learned something today in the live. I need some hats for sure, bro. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Believe me, I mess with the hats. I'm working on that. So if y'all didn't already subscribe to the YouTube, appreciate the cash. It's my cash app right there. We know the truth now with the red logo. Subscribe to my YouTube, and I'm gonna put these hoodies on my shirts on TikTok shop coming up after Christmas, and I'm gonna have a store on YouTube with the shirts. So either way you go, you can go and order a shirt coming after Christmas. I'm gonna have the websites up, but I'm taking pre-orders for them now, straight through me. So if y'all want one, hop in my DM when we get out of here. Y'all follow Casey Macon, follow Keisha the Hood Princess. Appreciate y'all for sticking with me for so long. XL, what's up, bro? I've been getting a lot of emails. I appreciate the emails and people talking about stuff they learned from the videos and the lectures, these lives I be doing. I appreciate that. It's power in teaching. So at first I wasn't kind of taking it serious, but I take it way more serious now. I was just doing it for my learning experience, but now it's bigger. So It's for my learning experience and for everybody else's at the same time. And I appreciate when people send me the email. So hopefully, um, we get our people up to speed on this history and we come together and do something about this, y'all. That's the whole goal, right? So all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna keep going hard and hopefully before we leave here, the planet, we see the day where these hunter gatherers get off our land. That's the ultimate goal. Or at least, you know, get their foot off our people. At least that much. At least get the corporation off our people where we don't get taxed and jailed and all that type of stuff because this stuff is made for us first. It's made for us first. Jails and tickets and child support and all that stuff is made for us to make money off our people. All these taxes and everything is made for a profit off our people on our land, bro. Everything. Can't have grocery stores if you take if all melanated people still got their ancestors' agricultural fields, you can't make money off no grocery store. McDonald's ain't finna make no money. Walmart ain't finna make no money. They know that, people. This is all by design, right? It's all by design. Dude called me a TikTok Indian. You got 0 followers. Police, block. You the police. Your name must be Horatio. Horatio. Ain't got 1 follower. Y'all making Asian pages just to come to my page and say something? That's wild. I'm that important? 0 followers and 0 following? They got to be the FBI. It's crazy. Nah, I'm going to block them, bro. If you got 0 followers and 0, you ain't following nobody and you ain't got no follower, you in my live, that's very weird. Just DM me what size you want, which one you want, and then I'm gonna send you the cash out, and then you shoot me your address after you, and we get everything straight, right? See, that's how I look at these pages now. If you ain't got no followers, your mama ain't even following you, your girlfriend ain't following you, your cousin, your daughter, you got to be something ain't right. Now, okay, somebody with 5 or 6 followers, I give them a chance. But if you ain't got no followers, you are an agent. Ain't no way around it. Not 1 follower. Your grandma ain't following you or nothing. That's why. That's weird. Yeah, your mama ain't following you. You a weirdo. You fucked up out here in the game, bro. Roll the coin. Just think about it now. Not 1 follower. They bots? Okay, they bots. They bots. But I love y'all and I'm in love with you, man. I appreciate everything, y'all, all the support. Appreciate everything, bro. If y'all want the hoodie or hop in the DM, shoot me the size and which one you want, and then we'll go from there. And I get the payment and the address, and we'll get them shipped out. Y'all have a great, safe day, man. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow at 9:00. I love y'all and I'm in love with you, man. We are the jewels of God, nature's chosen people right here on this land. Know who you are and treat yourself as accordingly of knowing who you are. Our ancient culture built the world, and we became American Indians at the time of colonization. That's the true story. That's the true story. We got ancient ancestry that go back into the Bible. And about time the 1400s came, when colonizers came, we were melanated American Indians in a part of the United States. And that's where our bloodline come from. Nowhere near Africa. We were in prison on our own land and got colonizers rich off our own crops. Corn and tobacco and cotton are our crops from this land. That's why they got rich off of it. It don't grow nowhere else until we took it somewhere else. So therefore, you can't get no African on no boat to come over here and grow no damn tobacco. And he ain't never seen a tobacco plant in his life. You have to cure tobacco for months when it's done. You gotta dry it out. If you don't know what you're doing, that tobacco will not smoke. You gotta be from you gotta be a country boy to know that. Roll the corn. So ain't no immigrants came over here and rolled the tobacco in Virginia and made Newports and Virginia Slims. Nah. Ain't no damn African grew no corn and no cotton in the Mississippi Delta, and cotton is a Choctaw mound builder's crop. Ain't no way. Stop it. Now, the people who grew that stuff on that land was in prisoner of war on their own agriculture field, which is called a plantation. Them big ass houses was already there. They just painted them white and kept it going. The triple white paint and kept it going, right? Let me show y'all something. Last thing. Let me show y'all what they do to your old buildings. Real quick. It's called the triple white paint effect, right? Triple white paint. You get an old building, red brick. You didn't make it, you just painted white. Colonial revival. You paint the building back white, right? You paint the old red brick building built by us white, right? Old brick or old wood, right? See how I look now? It was once looking triple white bricks when they get through painting this stuff, right? They get your old building painted all back white, paint the bricks white, and then they act like they founded it and all that type of stuff. Look out for that. Y'all be safe, man. Roll the corn. Galil had the gun.